butler, baker, connected prisoners, even in the prison. Some of you, you are the best person in your group. Wake up. That group should expire tonight. You are the richest in the company, among your friends. When you sit on the table, you are the richest.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Real Talk with Auntie Aduni, and I want to welcome you to this page, to this channel. If you are just joining me here, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, I say welcome and thanks for staying. Yeah, I saw this video about Pastor Felix Funke Adejumo. Even though I'm not one of our fans, I take exception to some of our videos. But I found this particular one very, very interesting. And I want us to watch it together before I expatiate and analyze the video.
Learn to dress well. No man wants an old bride beside him. You must learn to dress well. I'm 51. I have jumped up 170 this morning if I had my bath. 170. I don't want to lose weight, but I must be smart. I'm too busy. I travel around the world preaching. I cannot afford to drag. I have 4 children. My eldest is 29. I told you I just became a grandmother. You must constantly fit your husband's palace. You must be smart and beautiful as a woman. You don't have to wear the same hairstyle for 2 months. Do you know that a research was done in the US? And it was discovered that the male species likes variety. A cock was set up to have sex with a particular hen. After 5 rounds, it couldn't go. The same cock was set loose and it was able to make love to 15 hens. 15. So it was concluded that the male species likes variety. And because you are married, because you are believers, your husband cannot be jumping around. You don't want him to mess up and offend God. You as a woman must be different things to your husband at different times. Today it is low cut, your style, your wig style. Next tomorrow it is long hair. Today it is a short dress. Next one it is just your pants. Saturday mornings you look for some spaghetti. You are allowed to tempt your husband.
Oh, no,
There's no old man anywhere. There's no old man anywhere. There's my husband is old. He's still your husband. And you are still his bride. So you must be smart. You must be good looking. Make up your face. Look good. For 10 years, I didn't wear jewelries. I didn't make up. I didn't do nothing. The first time I put on a tiny earring, my husband said to me, "You look like a woman." If you see my wedding picture, you will weep for my father. No makeup on my wedding day. No makeup, nothing, no powder, nothing. Because of religion. It's not spirituality, it is religion. It's a yoke on women. The devil just wants to frustrate us. I'm so sorry to say this. I'm a marriage counselor. My ears are full in the counseling room. A lot of pastors' wives are in pains. A lot of married women are in pains. Religion is a terrible thing. I dress to please only 3 people. The Almighty God. Number 1, let God be pleased no matter who is offended. Number 2 is my husband. Number 3, myself. Every other person is a noise of the market. Noise of the market. I wake up in the morning, I dress up, I look at the mirror and I like what I see. Then I step out. And I'm going to heaven. I've been born again 37 years. So don't be deceived by my lipstick, my red lipstick. It will be redder, quote and unquote. I told my children, when I'm old and I die and you're doing funeral for me, you put me in that cassette. Put lipstick on. I want to wear it to heaven. Put jewelries. Make me look good. Let me be smiling in heaven. be smiling in heaven. A lot of men are frustrated today because the women look at 37, they look 67. Nobody wants an old bride around him. Nobody. A woman must learn to look good. You don't have to wear what they wear. So he's looking at me, I have 3 children, and you look like a panel-beaten Volkswagen car. Second hand. You must look good. You must look nice. When you are above 35 and all you do is put white powder, you don't know what you're doing as a woman. Even if you don't wear jewelry, if you don't wear, make it up. Tie something, look good. You step out, your husband says, meet my wife. Meet the mother of my children. So you must be a different woman at different times. Have different wigs. Make different hairstyles. Have different dresses. Know what fits you. And be very, very presentable. My husband and I pastor over 5,000 people in Nigeria. Beautiful ladies are in our church. I cannot afford to play Ludo. I cannot afford to play game. Some of them are not your well-wishers. They want you dead. So as you are sound spiritually, you must also be sound physically. I said to some of them, if you think this seat will be vacant, you are joking. By the time my husband is ready for you, he'll be too useless, too old. I will have used the man, finish. You must look good as a woman. Yes. You must look good. You must look very. You can be fat and smart. You can be nice as a woman. Your tummy should not be too big. Some of you eat too late. By the damn Martina. You wake up in the morning, meat pie, you microwave. No. Once you are above 40, please stop eating late. By 7, shut your mouth. If you must eat.
Even though I'm not so much a fan, because there are some things she says that I take exception to. And this particular video, she made some very, very good point that I love. And that's why I picked the video to talk about it. And even in the video, I still have some exception, and I'm going to tell you. Number one, she mentioned dressing well for a woman. I agree in totality to that. Not only primarily for your man, for yourself. You know why? It boosts your inner happiness. When you dress good, no matter what you're going through, always have that courage, strength to make sure you're looking good at all times. There's something they say in Yoruba that, I don't think it's Yoruba alone. The way you dress is a saying. The way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. So dressing good is not only for your man, primarily for yourself. And she said that in the end of the video. Secondly, she said no man wants an old bride, which is true. Another thing she said as at that time she's saying this video, she did it was, she was 51. I'm sure she's about 57 or 58 now. So that should be about 6 years ago or 5 years ago. So she said she gave her life to Christ 37 years ago, meaning she was 14 years old when she gave her life to Christ. But she was able to get married fast because she has her first child at 22. According to her, she said that her first child is 29 as at that time. She mentioned no same hairstyle for too long, for 2 months, like carrying one hairstyle in 2 months. Okay. Now, she said something that I would so expand on, but not yet. She mentioned being different thing to your man. Not today you are looking sexy, tomorrow you are wearing very bump shorts. Is your man. For real, you can wear anything that will make you feel sexy and look sexy before his eyes. And she mentioned another thing, that she said she didn't wear jewelry for a long time. For good 10 years, no jewelry, no earring, no makeup for 10 years because of religion, which is one of the things that I talk on my page. Their religion, they have used it to enslave a lot of people. This might take me into my next video that I might do next, but I'm not expanding on this today. She mentioned that the religion is a yoke, and mostly it is on women than men, and I agree with her on that. Now, she mentioned another thing. This is where I'm expanding on this video. She mentioned that the male species, that they love varieties. Why? This is one of the reasons why I take exception to some of her videos, because anytime she's talking, she's focusing on the women, and the women alone. If it takes only the woman to build a home, many marriages will not be broken today. In a marriage, it takes two, which is the man and the woman, to build it. You come together as a young couple or whatever, it depends on the age you come together. When you come together, you have this expectation of each other, right? You forget you are two strangers coming together. Love is the foundation which you use in getting to marriage. By the time you get into the marriage, especially as a woman, there are so many realities you begin to face. The reality of that lover boy not being a lover boy anymore, but a father and someone who has a lot of responsibilities on him will dawn on you. Not only that, you will become a homekeeper as a woman. It is easy to be sexy, to look beautiful and all the rest 24/7 if you don't have children. Trust me, when the responsibility of children comes, even though I don't succumb to women looking drab, it will be tough for you to continue that sexiness. I don't know our own body type, but I know a lot of people's body type, including mine, that when you become pregnant, when you deliver, and you start taking care of the home, so many people postpartum depression will set in, so many people, nobody to help them, stress will set in. The man himself will not even help matter. The man himself will expect a lot from the woman. He's still expecting that body to be sexy. He's still expecting that body to be smooth. He's still expecting that woman, that lady that he married, that a sexy lady, to continue at that period, which will be very tough. It's not as if it's not achievable, but it is very tough. It is only easy in a situation whereby probably your husband has a lot of money to hire people helping you around the house, and all you do when you wake up is to wake up, dress up, and look sexy for the man. Now, this will take me to the next point. Is it about looking sexy for a man that keeps a man? Is it about looking beautiful that keeps a man? If that is the case, then a lot of marriages will not be broken. A lot of people will not have issues with their marriage. For example, somebody like your pastor, Chris Oyakhilome, the wife is very beautiful. We all see her. She's even more like a Onyibo. Then what could have broken the marriage with a beautiful woman like that by the side of the man? But the marriage break. Sometimes what we think will keep a marriage is not what will keep it. The one we think cannot keep a marriage will keep it. Why? Because each marriage is different. Marriage A is different from marriage B. Marriage C is different from marriage D. But when you are talking about infidelity from the part of a man, which is a valid point she made in that video, that men, they love varieties. That men, they love different things. It's their nature. I don't know why it is so, but it is so. In the sense that even if you are sexy in a house, you are beautiful, a man that doesn't want to stay in a place will not stay in a place. And you can be ugly. I don't believe anybody is ugly. You can be shapeless. You can be somebody that doesn't even know how to dress. And a man that doesn't want to go up and down will not go up and down. Why? Because some have discipline more than the others. In as much as it is part of their nature, some train themselves that, no, I don't want to do this, I'm married already. And some, no matter how much they pray, no matter how the shakalabare they do, they will open another skirt, right? Even in presence of their wife. And that is why you will find pastors sleeping with their choir members. You will look at the pastor's wife. She's beautiful. She dresses well. But the man, because he's not disciplined, will open another woman's skirt. This thing is all about discipline. We should stop putting all the blames. Most times when she talks, she puts every blame of marriage breakup on women. Most times, she will make a woman, for example, there was one she said, one of her videos where she say a woman that the husband does not become a millionaire, the woman is a witch. And I was like, what? You know, sometimes she talk out of context. Now she can boast that nobody can break her marriage. Her marriage is a this, is a that. She cannot come out and tell us she never had her challenges. She cannot tell us that when she was building her marriage, it was bed of roses. She make it seem it was all bed of roses. No marriage is perfect until a man decide. Her husband by now, of course, is getting old. Not only that he's getting old, she is more like the breadwinner, the one that is raking the millions in for the church. From her way of talking, how many times have you seen her husband invited to programs? Most times she's the one we see going for programs, asking people to sow seed for firstborn, sow $1,000 for firstborn, sow $500 for child of the womb, sow this for this, sow this. So she's the one bringing in the money. And of course, when a woman is a breadwinner, men tend to calm down a little bit. Marriages are not perfect. Don't kill yourself and break your bank. If you say you want to be dressing well, you start buying expensive things, and that man eventually leaves you and you have nothing to fall back on, you are on your own. You can dress well, you can look okay, make sure you are neat, do most of the things you want to do for yourself more other than for the man. Because a man that wants to stay will stay. The one that does not want to stay, dress well. He will deal with you, he will finish with you. The next minute or 1 hour is calling in another woman. So why would you want to kill yourself over a man and say, I have to do this? And you still have other things you have to deal with as a mother in the home. She's making it sound like it's so easy, it's so achievable, so comfortable to do like that. Especially now for somebody, you will get to a certain age, because I'm in our age group. You will get to an age at a point in life, dressing well will be very easy for you. Dressing sexy will be very easy for you. Dressing beautiful and all the rest will be very easy for you. And there is a stage in your life as a woman, as a young wife, as a young mother, it doesn't come that easy. I am talking from practical experience of a mother who has 3 kids. It doesn't come that easy. No matter how supportive your husband is. Maybe if he's very rich, it might be that easy. But if he is an hustler that has to hustle to make sure things are working in the house, and you are still taking care of children, combining your work, combining the home, trust me, there are days you will carry 2 different shoes you will wear, and you will not know until you get outside. Trust me, there are days you need to do your hair, and it's not that easy. For some time, that perfect queen that is looking spick and span and sexy for the man, it is tough when you are still taking care of children. Instead, I will talk to the men. Help your wives. I remember when I was having children, when I was still a young mother, so many things that I may not remember to do. My husband loved me so much that he would remind me and help me through it. He will be the one to buy some clothes I don't even know it's raining. He will be the one to say, drive me to salon sometimes and say, let's go to the salon. Because I got lost in being a mother and a wife at the same time. I would rather we talk to the men. Love your women through the journey of motherhood. Love your women and encourage them. Help them in some ways. When they are getting lost, remind them to bring them back. Where there is love, there is submission. Where there is love, there is, you tolerated some things. I'm not saying tolerate that too. I'm not saying tolerate some things, but I'm not saying to tolerate when a woman just decides to be unkempt. No. But I'm saying when a woman is going through taking care of children and everything, like Funke is trying to say, it doesn't come that easy, and a woman can get lost in the process, forgetting herself in the process. That is somebody trying to be a mother, a wife, a housekeeper, a cleaner, So many. And at the same time, some, a businesswoman, some, they still work. That is juggling 7 duties: a wife, a mother, a cleaner, a housekeeper, a cook, a professional person, a business or whatever. 7 duties together. What is the man doing? The breadwinner. Outside the breadwinner, to chop in the full house. After to chop, to watch football. So can you compare it? And yet, that man wants you to be 100% clean, sexy, this and that. It's tough. It's not that easy. So I would rather she focus on helping young couples through the journey of parenting, because challenges that comes with parenting sometimes derail you. Challenges that come now, like I said, people of our age, she's 50 plus and 50 plus. It's easy for us now to look perfect, to look clean, and we can say, I cannot joke with my dressing. I cannot joke with this. My hair, once a week I must to go and do it. My hair, this, my shoe, in fact, I will dress. But when we were taking care of children, it wasn't that easy. Except for the grace that some of us have to have a good man by our side. There has a good man by our side that could understand that, okay, we are passing through a phase, and they are ready to pass through that phase with us. Some men, that is when they start going about, they start going out, they will go and taste outside, and they are not ready to come back home again. Some men, they will start complaining. Some, that is when they will be nagging the wife. They will be complaining. Some, that is when they fell out of love of their wife, because the love was never strong in the first place. Don't marry a woman because of her beauty. Marry her because of her character. The best woman you can have is a woman who takes the home as a priority. Trust me, behind you, things will fall in place. But a woman who takes beauty, dressing up, hey, I must wear this, I must to look sexy. Trust me, most times they are not good investors. Anything happens, such women can't stand on their feet. Anything happens, such women cannot juggle things together, because their priority is always about looking perfect. A mother, it's tough for a mother to look perfect and sexy all the time. Once in a while, she can have that luxury of doing it. Love your women when they are taking care of your children. Help them through the journey. Support them. Be there for them. Give them encouragement. Tell them how much you love them. Look at their body, even with that wrinkle, and tell them they still look sexy. A woman needs that boost when they are doing parenting, when they are doing mothering, especially when they just have children. Things, they never remain the same. That sexy woman you met, that sexy young lady, by the time she starts having children, will be taught to remain sexy. After the children have grown to a certain age, she will become that sexy lady back. It's a matter of time. So I hope you enjoy this video. She has not said anything bad in all totality, but expansion. That is the clip I saw. Maybe she expanded it more than that, but that is the clip I saw. But some of her videos, trust me, I've taken some exception. For example, encouraging somebody because of money to marry at a point that you can marry. It doesn't matter if it's a polygamous home with 15 wives. See money, things like that, where she was blaming things on women because if their husband is not making money. That is where I said, okay, this video, even though you've said some things, and for the aspect of man wanting spices and varieties, a man that wants to do varieties will do varieties with or without you. No matter how sexy you look, no matter how beautiful you look, a philanderer is a philanderer anytime. Don't just kill yourself over any man, because outside that man, you are you. Think of you, think of your children. A man will get as much as he gives to you. A man, and you men, if you are watching this video or you get to see this video, you want a woman that will value you till old age, that will appreciate you, that will love you and take care of you in old age. How are you treating that woman at a young age? It matters a lot. How are you treating her as a young woman, as that young wife, young mother to your children, when her body has become wrinkled, when she cannot be that clean woman you met at that time, when she has become a woman who has to see to the welfare of your children, how are you treating her? That matters a lot and will count when you grow old as a man. Remember, in African culture, in fact, almost all over the world, mother matter more to children than their father, or except the father is there for the children at all times. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comment, and don't forget to please press the like and share button on this video.